You ready?
Nine.
Are you ready?
9.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to yet another season of Climax with Ciru. It's your girl, Climax with Ciru. Today, I'm joined by...
Olave Orawo.
Yes, she is back.
We're back. Well, we can't use bad words here.
No, hey. Here we use bad words. Here
Okay.
here we are raw. It's the ghetto. Anyone, say it. All of them, please. Self-paced.
No, I was to say I'm back, bitches.
I'm back, bitch. Like she never left. I hope you guys caught us on the last episode, or caught me on the last episode on nipple orgasms. You need to learn how to climax your woman with those nipples. Also, men, there are men who climax with that. They get orgasms from nipple play. And go try. Go listen and try after this one.
Yes. Oh, babe, but that's nipples.
Yeah.
I learned. Okay, the time I used to get shamed. I didn't know. Actually, it's related to the.
Oh, yes. So we're talking about...
Oh, what?
Shaming,
Shaming. That's shaming.
Yeah,
That's shaming.
shaming.
But anyway, me at that time, I was so scared of telling people that to me, I actually get orgasms from like my nipple play. Because then I went on social media and there was threads, different times when people were discussing it, they were like, they were telling men, like it was just women calling out men, like, get off my boobies, I feel nothing.
Yeah.
And I was just like, how do I even tell these people, me, my boobs is everything? Yeah, so I was...
Boobs are everything, even for me. You know, the first time we had a live together, which I never saved. I think we should have another live, right?
Oh, the live, you didn't save?
No, I didn't save it. I felt
sorry, watch it for me. 2 minutes later, and you said, I'm cleaning it up, I post.
I never saved it because, again, not shaming.
Okay.
So what did I want to tell you before we go there? So the nipple, when you told us that you climax from nipple play,
I
was like, okay, let me go try this. I know I love it when a man plays with my nipples, but let me go all out on this. Let me go explain to him that I need you there for the longest time.
Yes.
Penetrate me, get back to my boobs, or do both.
Yes, do both, actually.
And
actually, there's nibbling, there's licky, and then there's the whole like...
biting.
Yes. That's the whole it's around the boob area.
Yeah.
But there's a science I observed that I don't know if it's true. I just observe things and make conclusions. I realized the people who are saying boob play is yuck and they feel nothing are people who are a bit more endured. So I'm guessing people with smaller boobs, their nerves are concentrated around their boobs.
Oh.
So maybe watu wakubwa, it doesn't work for them like it works.
I would like to hear from ladies, the ladies who are blessed with boobies. Do you feel anything? Do you love nipple play?
Yeah.
Let's find out from the listener.
We'll find out. See, they can comment on Spotify.
They can comment on Spotify. They can comment on Instagram. And guys, I have a new page fully dedicated to that. It's...
You should get someone who can relate. You're fine. You're a page, Camila. That's why I talk quick.
Climax with Ciru. Climax with Ciru. The link is down below in the description.
We love it.
So about sex shaming, say rest.
I tell you what.
As in, have you ever been slut shamed? Because you know, we were talking about the live and they said I didn't save it because of slut shame.
Oh yeah.
So let me tell you guys the reason why. I am a hypersexual. So I went somewhere on the internet and read something about hypersexuals, and it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Because hypersexuals, hypersexuals are people who enjoy sex. And they will have lots of sex. They don't mind having lots of sex. I can have sex the whole day. We just sleep, eat, fuck, on repeat the whole day. I wouldn't mind. And they said that hypersexuals are coming from a sexual point of trauma. of which I felt like this is a lie. So I thought me mentioning the fact that I'm a hypersexual, people are going to judge me from that point of like, what's wrong with this lady?
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't post it. Because I was afraid. Because growing up, and me telling a man that I love sex and meeting people out there and I have a sex podcast and before I started this podcast, I used to talk about sex so openly.
Yeah.
And I would receive looks like, she's a hoe. Who's this bitch? She's a prostitute. She belongs to the streets.
Yeah, and the streets is a good place.
Oh, yeah. So now if you call me a prostitute or a malaya, I'll be like, okay, thank you.
We don't leave that. But you know you'll be shamed regardless.
You will be.
Yeah, now we are sitting here, a hypersexual and an asexual.
Yes.
And we have both been shamed. So you're damned if you do, damned if you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think I don't know how far are we going because I don't know about like how this podcast is branded.
We are going with it.
Yeah, okay. If it's mental issues, we were shamed from the time we were kids. The minute your boobs started growing out, your hips started growing out.
Yes, please. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, like you're wearing a T-shirt as a 12-year-old. Oh, why are you wearing that in front of your uncle? Why are you throwing yourself at men? Which is very problematic.
It is.
Why is your uncles and your men looking at a 12-year-old like that?
Why is the problem that 12-year-old who has no clue that T-shirt she's wearing that's barely showing anything just because it's showing her little boobs that are developing at that men on?
Can you imagine? So I hate talking about slut shaming from a point of history because all of us women, I can swear, okay, I can speak for women who are at least up to 28 now. We've all been shamed, like women from 28 upwards. From the time you started having, from puberty, it was just shame. It was always, you're throwing yourself at me. Yummy, you are being shamed. And I think things that were mad for someone like me, I'm a late bloomer. I didn't have sex. I didn't as much as talk to a boy.
When was the first time anti-sex?
I was 19.
Okay.
And even then, I still didn't understand what sex was. But still, I had years before I was 19 that I was actually called
a slut.
Not even a slut. There's this word that was being used very commonly by people, our church people, a loose woman.
Oh, she has no moral.
Yeah, you're loose.
You're very loose.
Yeah. I hate the word loose.
I hate that word too.
Like, use any other word, even if you're referring to something like, even the just say and title it. Don't tell me loose. Loose is such a triggering word for me.
And on your kids, that loose woman, she's loose. She's loose because she doesn't have a father figure.
Yeah.
She's loose because she doesn't have a husband. Her husband left her because she's loose. I hate it. Oh my God.
Loose women, you're easy to catch. I'm just like, But anyway, let's get out of the depressive state and come to probably later on.
Yeah.
After now we've started having sex where it's not so much shaming of when you're adult, when you're a younger child, and it's actually, when you're younger, it's actually more traumatic than it is anything. You're being inflicted with traumas that you don't know. You probably will deal with them later. But now after you started having sex now actively, these are your 2021s. What happens then? Like, was there still an aspect of slut shaming, even like with your partners?
Yes, there is, because you go try something crazy, something different, because I'm a freak. I love an adventure in bed. I'm not just a missionary girl.
Yeah.
I'll try everything with you. And I was received some look like, where did you learn this? Did you watch it in porn? It's as if I'm not supposed to know all these things. But if a man comes to you with a new style, do you ask them, where did you learn this from? They probably learned it from another woman. Why are you only questioning that woman for enjoying sex?
Yeah.
And that's one thing I was telling the Nairobian the other day, the interview. Hey guys, I was featured in an our newspaper. The Nairobian. Yes, and I was telling the editor. They're called the editor or the maker. So I was telling the editor that we need to stop shaming women about sex. We need to stop shaming women who love sex.
Yeah.
It's as if women are not supposed to love sex.
Mm-hmm.
Who said that we're not supposed to love sex?
And loving sex actually works. Loving sex for women actually works better even for men.
It does.
Because then you'll stop getting shamed with things like you're not good enough. Because that's all men have ever held as good credit. Like when a man is told you have toothpick, that's the end of it.
The end of
that's the ultimate embarrassment.
Yeah.
When there's so many other things that you would be embarrassed for.
Yeah.
If women loved sex, it would be a pleasurable experience for both of you.
But so there's something you said. When a woman loves sex, it's an issue. She's called a slut. When a woman doesn't love sex, she's told that she's not good in bed, and that's why her husband is going to cheat on her.
Damn, they said,
If you know it, there is no in between. So choose your scramble.
Ukizaliwa tu mwanamke, just from being born with a vagina, by default, you're on the disadvantageous side. Start fighting.
It's so weird. I just thought about it right now. I've never thought about it
For us.
You know, I was watching these shows. They're called what? These shows where you find your partner cheating. The ones who the ones from Kenya where you give your husband your phone and
actually, free and forgotten.
comrades claim. And there's one where the woman was told that, like, the woman asked the husband, why have you been cheating on me? The husband said, it's because you're not good in bed.
Can you imagine?
But the moment this woman goes to her female friends and talks about, she goes to the internet, watches a few things, a few kinks here and there, and takes them to the husband.
Nah.
She's going to be called a slut. She will be told, you're a mother. You're a wife. Consider that face, you're a mother.
You're a mother.
Eat pizza.
You think I don't remember being a mother?
You mentioned you fall. When this topic, I'm loving it. Because when you were telling me that story, because I saw her story, I saw her trending on the internet.
Yeah.
And I didn't exactly know why this woman is trending on the internet until you told me last week. It was actually last week.
It was a Morozmin.
Last week, but one.
Yeah.
And you told me that people went off on her ex, right? Her ex now, who's her baby daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Because this one was, why you dressed like that? You have a husband. You have a child. It sick at me because when you're a mother, you go through postpartum depression and you forget yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And just because you've remembered yourself, because first of all, before you were a mother, before you were a wife, you were you. And when that person loved you, you were you. You were yourself. It doesn't fucking change you if you're a wife or a mother. You are your fucking self. Mm. So just because she had dressed in a very sexy outfit for that matter, because she was sexy, she was told that she's not a mother.
You display mannerisms of a mother. But for me, the problem was not so much even like what she was wearing. Where the slut shaming comes from is where we see it here, where her husband, is it Derek or Darius?
Or whatever, Darius, nonsense. Shame on you. Shame on you.
What even the husband? She doesn't have a ring.
And it wasn't her. It was the baby dad.
Yeah, the baby dad.
That's calling what he is.
So instead of me telling you, Ciru, this dress you're wearing is a bit too short. I'm waiting for you to leave the house. Go outside there, and then I come and drag you on Twitter in public. That is where the slut shaming is coming from. Where you see those Game of Thrones, those scenes where a witch is being dragged to
naked.
Get their back. It's like that. Like, I'll drag you through the public.
And I'm the wave.
Yeah.
I'm like baby mama.
Exactly. So that's the nini. I was to come and shame you in public, like to set you ablaze amidst of like magnitudes of people. I think where
it was a lot. It was bad, guys, and it happened to. I loved the way women, feminists,
they
came like us.
Let me tell you,
Tell me,
even the ones who are not feminists,
they were there.
They came like
us. You see, when it trains and we have those, what are they called? Those the lawyers. Yes, we have people who eat those flying things. You see, we have ones here. I've never eaten those things.
They are nice.
What are they called? If you don't know, guys, please tell us what they're called.
Kumbe.
Yeah, but they
Kumbe, right? What is Luya?
I don't know, babe.
Okay.
The way they come.
Yes.
So many on at once. That's the way those women appeared.
Yeah, it was madness. And let me tell you something.
Tell me.
Have an opinion. This is out to men because me, I love you and I want to take care of you.
Yeah.
Have an opinion and let your opinion not be very loud when you don't have money.
Oh, cha-cha.
Because you see how women, you see the sort of disrespect women get?
Yeah.
When, let me tell you, when you don't have money, it's bad. It's good. Let me tell you that guy was getting drugged. It was getting it. Fika the point. I was like, hey guys, forgive.
Like, but no. And it's okay. You told me that people went to his photos where he's dressed in a short, in a boxer, and then like, you're a dad. You should be covered. People know. You should be home with your child.
For his entire history. How much money you make? How much money Kiki Pama make? For whose house do you know?
Sexual.
Do you know? I beg her.
Sexual. Homosexual.
Money. If you don't have money. Wait, when people are drunk, then speak. Don't speak when people are sober in front of people. No, do not. Sending my love and warm hugs to Darius.
No, he did not deactivate his social account. And Dunia,
oh, I can count out here.
Oh, to take me tell you. So that has recently happened in our country with one of our celebrities. The past weekend, there's this lady, I don't want to name names, but she was recently slut-shamed because she had a sexy photo shoot because she reached 1 million followers to celebrate her 1 million followers on Instagram. And one of our bloggers saw it fit to make her a point of what, or a topic, and just present a place for people to slut shame her.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he did this. I don't think he did this with a good intention. If you are a Kenyan, you probably know who we are talking about.
Yeah.
And before I go on to read the comments, because this is not a celebrity that I specifically fancy, but when I saw her being put out there for slut shaming, I didn't like it. I felt really bad as a woman.
Yeah.
First of all, in that video and her photo shoot, she's not dressed really bad. She's not even, she's very decent.
Yeah, because you just shown me and I'm like, okay,
that's decent.
This is why people are eating like this.
Yeah. if I was...
When you go up, when you knock and go.
She's covered. If I was to do a photo shoot, a sexy photo shoot, y'all will send me a pastor to pray for me because, guys, and I'm planning to do one.
Me with my 100 followers, they used to post for you nudes.
Imagine.
Full-blown nudes on Instagram. But you are not mad? Are you just mad that she's gotten to 1 million followers?
And there's something that happens to it. So this celebrity separated from her partner, who's her baby daddy, a couple of months ago. And it's never something easy for a woman or anyone to just let go of a relationship.
Yeah.
Especially with the father of your child. Or even someone you loved truly. It's really hard to step away from a relationship. Breakup is hurtful. Breakups are very hurtful.
Yeah.
And it happened to me when I broke up with my ex, with my baby daddy. I got into the sexy scene. I got to understand myself.
Yeah.
I got to remember who I was. I was a bad bitch. I was a sexy bitch. And I embraced my femininity.
Yeah.
And it's something that happens with a lot of women when they leave relationships.
Right.
And I believe that's what happened with her. Yeah. And people are asking, what does her sexy photo got to do with 1 million followers? It's her, guys. It's her. That's where she is right now in her life.
There's someone who buys cake. There's someone who goes on a trip. There's someone who takes photo shoots. People celebrate milestones differently. But since you're so itchy with what other people's lives
and their bodies,
and babe, the number of people most people who are shaming are women.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
And you've gone through their accounts.
Yes, me usually go to the profile to see. All of them have written child of God. God before anything. CG, I'm chosen by who? The devil. To come and
shame women, your fellow women. And they're all women.
Get out of my face.
They're called Jesus Christ. They're called Jesus Christ too. We used to call our nanny. What did we used to call him? He had a nickname. The board of the guy who used to, what is it called? That commission. Guys, there's this the board of something commission. And he's like, what was his nickname?
I don't remember. Gosh, I've forgotten. I've forgotten.
He had a nickname, yeah. It's being moral police of Jesus Christ, moral police. That's something. That's just something, guys.
Special unit branch. Moral police, heaven unit.
Yes.
Heaven edition.
And I want to read one comment from a certain lady. And she says, in regards to that photo shoot, a hard pill to swallow is a lot of our female celebs and influencers lack morals. The fact that her mutual friends like wouldn't send her this isn't a good idea. I really feel for the generation kids of these social media moms. They do the most in the name of feminism.
Strike two.
Pics online in their brands. I remember even posted a pic of her in her bra and panty. And I wondered, what would her son think of such? And to all those that think this is normal, why don't you take such videos and be posting them on your WhatsApp and Facebook? It's because it's shameful.
Okay.
Another woman.
So one thing we know about this person.
Yes.
What they post on Facebook, they can't post on their WhatsApp.
Yes.
So that we know about you. That's on you, baby boo.
Yes.
The rest of us post things across, okay? Okay.
The other one, there's someone who went ahead to reply to this woman A. We'll call her woman A. Goes to comment and says, you will be attacked for saying the truth. We are a lost and confused generation. We lack morals. We hardly tell each other the truth and we use our bodies to get attention. Baby girl. Who told you that we dress up for people's attention?
No, it's okay. Let me look at her profile. And it's where someone who is suffering out here. They haven't posted even one video of themselves. They're posting people. God works.
Always.
So it has to be those words.
Deputy Jesus.
This one is the Deputy Jesus out here.
Deputy Jesus.
Always. And then they're out here. They've posted their sons and daughters. They are better than everyone. Nice. Okay. Hard pill to swallow. is that the world does not revolve around you. If you don't want to post yourself in clothes that show your skin, you don't have to dress like that. And we don't understand why you are on the internet, you the child of God. Why are you following Edgar Obare? You the child of God. Why are you following Nafla? Why are you following Tuko Nus? You child of God. Why? If you hear no evil, please stay in your house, close your doors, and sell your TV and your phones.
You're seeing with your eyes and your ears.
Please, don't come here and ache people's heads. So, if this is something that the son will see on Facebook and on Instagram, so if she posts on WhatsApp, on her personal WhatsApp, her son is not on WhatsApp. Sindio.
Even if the son is on WhatsApp.
Her reasoning is that.
Then
the son will come in.
Okay.
And one day then.
Yeah.
So on WhatsApp, the son won't see. Guys. And then where did morals come with dressing?
Where did they? She is dressed. She is so decent. She's so decent. And then comes and says she's screaming emptiness inside her. I inside her fucking heart. For you to know whether she's fucking empty. She is bold. You cannot. This woman is so bold to the point that she's like, I'm in my sexy era. I don't give a fuck. I don't give two foots. I'm in my sexy era. What is that screaming about emptiness? What does emptiness got to do with it? Guys,
this one is even selling GNLD products and this year talking. Abby, you never make money in that industry. Go find another job. This is why you're so angry at everyone on the internet.
There's another one. I'm looking for a specific one.
There's so many.
There's one I'm looking for. There's someone who said, Ushamba ni mzigo, embarrassing single moms. What that? No, because let me ask you, sweetheart. No, because I'm a single mom. I'm supposed to wear vilembas. Vilemba is a turban with long skirts and long jackets and have a necklace with a cross across my heart.
First of all, I want to know this. When was single mother a community? When was single mother a community that we have a representative, we have a chair, we have a... When was it a community?
No, we have a representative called Akope. Even her, she says she's self-appointed. She's self-appointed. And she says...
It's not a community that you belong to, you do it. So why are you, wherever you're seated as a single mother, decided you were represented by you're represented by this lady? How many single mothers are in this world? You decided, me, this one who is naked, this one is the one who's going to represent me, and they're going to embarrass me.
You know, Akode, we know her for the way she dresses in front of her kids, and she doesn't care. And people used to go to her comment sections with the same vibe, the same negative fucking mentality. And she one day came and told guys, I do not, because people are asking, you're not a role model for the girls out here. And she was like, who told you that I want to be a role model to your kids? I'm a role model to my children. Who told you that I want to be a role model to your children? You know, why are you on my page?
You remember when Cardi B said, even my kids don't watch my own videos? You are seated there in Africa somewhere. You've decided your kids will be raised by Cardi B. And then you come here and you're mad.
There's one I'm looking for. A whole mother, this one. Ladies, learn to respect yourself, mostly black ladies.
Because she's been white before, I guess.
There's one I'm looking for. There's one where another one says, and at after baby daddy number 3 battle. Who's looking again? Why do you dress up for men?
No, even if I'm looking for baby daddy number 3, why are you worried if your man is not philanderous?
Oh my God.
Sit down.
Relax. Sip your tea.
Abby, by the time I'm done with you haters.
There's one where they're saying that she's giving OnlyFans. And that she got doing. Yani, I went to the comment section. I wanted to reply to that person. I typed, I deleted.
No, don't waste.
I deleted. I was like, no, I will not waste my energy. How was it giving OnlyFans? And if it is giving OnlyFans, is it your body? It's so what? Why are we back to even shaming sex workers?
How do you even know how OnlyFans works?
Customer.
So you can supply her so that she can supply for you there, you pay.
Demand supply. It wasn't. She looks beautiful. She looks amazing. And it's really sad that it's women who bring other women down. We are our worst haters.
But no, I'm going to say, in this one case, you saw a lot of women hating on other women. But that is the problem with you. That's a you problem. We in the spaces I'm in, women are uplifting women. So you continue tearing down the women around you.
Yeah.
Time will come, because let me tell you, the world is set up in a patriarchy system. Your time is going to come if you haven't experienced injustices for just being a woman.
Yeah.
And if you think tearing women down is the it, wait until it's your time and no woman will stand with you, because men don't stand with people.
Men, they do not.
So I can't wait for it to come to you. I hope the God you've so proclaimed on your profile comes through for you, because you are out here doing some things that are not the Lord's work at all.
Hypocrites. I thought the Bible tells this deputy Jesus and everyone else not to judge.
But then who will sit at the right hand of God the Father Almighty and help him? And deputy Jesus' position is always open. Always. They always hire. You don't even ask why they are over, what is it called?
What?
The when the company loses employees very fast.
That one. Something turnover.
Yes. You're not wondering why this deputy Jesus turnover is so high. Someone's getting kicked out every day.
Oh my God. Hey, Olave.
But anyway, me, I hate haters because I know they're automatically stupid.
And they're hurting.
I don't care whether you're hurting or not. The fact that you're bleeding on people, me, I have no remorse for you. I have nothing. I feel nothing for you. If you're going to come and hate on me, you deserve everything you're going through.
Yeah.
And the fact that I know that you're utterly stupid. Your head is just holding saliva. That's all it's helping for you.
Not even porridge.
No, porridge is good for your body. Your head is just nothing. Because it's as simple as if you saw something that does not please you on the internet, you scroll.
Scroll and pass.
You don't need to sit there and now start arguing with people who you don't know on the internet.
About someone who doesn't even know whether you exist or not.
Exactly. You're utterly stupid. There is nothing I'm telling you.
She has 1 million followers. You with your 1672 followers.
Yeah. Me, I know you're utterly. But then if I see a negative comment on social media, you'll never find me engaging. Because I know you're utterly stupid. You had the choice to scroll and you did not. You're the most stupid person I have ever met in this world. I will not engage you.
Yeah.
You will never find me responding to someone who's put out a negative comment. That's on you. If you're hurting, Ciru understands that you're hurting. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just continue hurting. You deserve it. The Lord is doing something in your life, as you have proclaimed in your profile.
Deputy Jesus. You know, when I was thinking of doing this episode, I thought about the other situation that was there where a man publicly assaulted this woman and called her a hoe.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought about it and I was like, just because someone is supposedly, whatever they're doing out there with their relationships and whoever they're sleeping with, it's none of your business.
Yeah.
How does it add value to your life? Mm-hmm. Why are you shaming? We had an argument about that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that was very wrong of that person. You can't, it's something that men are doing. There's another time where I was living before, I had a disagreement with the landlord. And one time I saw this nigga watching my stories. I hadn't deleted his number. And I saw him on my WhatsApp stories. Actually, I laughed. I stooped low and I responded to him and I was like, Kaya, you're here.
Haters are fans in denial.
Why are you so concerned with my life? Why are you following my life?
Yeah.
And went ahead to call me a liar. Actually, you're sleeping around with men. And I was like, yes, please, I am. And so what?
Do you want me to sleep with you? Why are you mad?
And this same man, he's the one who's sleeping around with every woman in that area.
You know, being a hoe was reserved for women.
That's why men are not called hoes, but they are men hoes.
Although we know men are the biggest hoes of all time. But no, it's reserved for women. So we are not mad. We're just saying, us in our hodo, let us be.
And let us thrive.
Just let us. We've accepted. It's okay, fine. You are a hoe. Okay, yes, I'm a hoe. Can we continue? What was the topic?
So what?
Yes.
What does my vagina have to do with it?
It's okay.
What if I'm sleeping around with 1,000 men? What if I dress skimpily? So what? Does it add value into your life?
Yeah, why are you mad?
Me, I dress a shower. People like dress a shower. Dressing a shower means like, how can I say it? I'm looking for a better word.
Dress?
I dress very skimpy. When I'm going out, I dress...
Dressing is revealing. It's not skimpy.
Oh, it's revealing. Thank you for liberation. It's very revealing. And I enjoy it. And I don't dress it for any man. I don't dress like that so that every man can admire me, or I'm looking for love, or I want a man to make sexual advances. I dress for me because it makes me feel sexy.
Yeah.
Can I feel sexy with less revealing clothes? Yes. Can I feel sexy with revealing clothes? Yes. Do I prefer to wear revealing clothes? Yes. Does it affect you in any fucking way?
No.
Will you not sleep?
They do, clearly.
Oh.
They're out here commenting until late night. So we pray. We pray for you as a sinner. But anyway, I was saying slut shaming.
Yeah.
You'll be slut shamed whether you are a slut or not.
Or not, yeah, regardless.
So regardless, it's something that I'm glad that women started taking power to these words. When people, Ashawo is like Nigerian. I think it's pidgin for prostitutes. So when women started claiming all these names back, they became powerless.
Yeah.
So if you say Ashawo is a normal name. If you say we're dressing Ashawo, we've even coined a whole lifestyle.
Yeah.
After that name. If you say I'm a hoe, if you say I'm a bitch, now we call our friends bitch. Let me tell you, we call our friends hoe. We decided to reclaim all these words and don't feel bad about it. And I feel like even with time, with sexual liberation, women are becoming more confident. Just because someone insults you does not mean now you feel some type of way. It's all you know. Someone doesn't pay your rent, they don't feed you.
Yeah.
You move on. So I think also men are getting quite angry because those words are not as triggering as they were before.
They don't have words to use against us.
Yeah. So prostitute is not an insult anymore. But anyway, let me speak for myself after I'm done with you people. So it gets to a point, you see now, growing up, you'd get shamed for involving yourself with men.
Yeah.
Now me, I've just recently realized I'm asexual, so I really do not care for men or sex.
Yeah.
But then only then you realize now you're getting shamed for, oh, so you're hiding. Oh, so you're pretending. Oh, so you... what I get from men a lot of times, because I don't even reveal this information up front. No one knows I'm either celibate or not having... I don't reveal this information, but you'll find men who will tell you, oh, we can change that. I think it's a past experience. I can change that for you. Who wanted you to change?
Once you're... Okay, we don't shame people yet.
Yeah.
Oh, let me stop that. I was about to say something really bad.
No. There are men who even claim they want to change your life and they are bad. Their sex game is horrible. Women out here have said, in fact, avoid that man. Of all the men, avoid that one.
Wow.
And you're out here, you want to change people's lives. It's sexual lives. Can you shop? Anywho, yeah, you get a lot of disrespect and you get a lot of shaming as well for not being sexually active in your adulthood as well. Or you can't find a man, or you can't do this in bed, or you can't please, or you don't ride, or you don't nini, or you don't give...
You don't start.
Yeah, there's so much now I'm getting shamed for not doing, when these things I was getting shamed for doing. Like, and
these men that are shaming you for doing all that, how is their foreplay game? Is their foreplay game good? Ama there are men who just come and the first thing they want is to insert their dick inside you.
No, that's even the men. Here you'll still find women.
Oh,
yeah, you'll still find women who are shaming, who are just like, you're pretending.
Wow.
No, you just haven't found the right person. Oh, I think you are holier than thou. What has my sexuality got to do with my face?
Nothing.
There are people who just the same way there's people having a lot of sex. There are people who are just not having sex. It's as simple as that. But it seems like we're just closed-minded. We just don't want to open our eyes to, our minds to, like, multiple. Two things can exist.
Yeah.
There can be women who like sex. There can be women who do not like sex.
Like you and I.
There can be men who like sex. There can be men who don't like sex.
Excuse me.
Just, even if you don't understand things, you see, like, the way... There's been a whole confusion of how to understand the queer community.
Yeah.
And especially when it comes to the, not intersexual, the transgenders. There has been a bit of, I don't understand. But I tell people all the time, you don't have to understand something to respect it.
It's them.
It's okay. I don't have to understand hypersexuality, but if you are a hypersexual, that's fine, Esther. I've not come to meet you from a point of having sex with you. And no, me, I'm your friend. As we're going out and doing other things together, I don't need to understand this hypersexuality. Esther also doesn't need to understand what asexual entails, what my sexuality is, what I do, that is none of your business. But you can choose to respect me as a person. But the fact that we don't even want to respect people just makes me think you're stupid. If you just can't accord people respect without necessarily trying to understand what it is that they are, you demon.
The Lulu. In line with what you said, that particular photo and video shoot that has triggered this conversation, she's quite blessed. She's hippie. She has a beautiful body. If it was a skinny woman,
that's true.
She wouldn't have received the hits that this lady received.
If she were light-skinned?
If she was light-skinned?
Are we ready for the years?
We are not. I don't think we are. She wouldn't have received...
If she were white?
She wouldn't have received the hits.
It's okay. It's okay.
And one of your people who we thought was what? She was body positive is out there in...
Have you guys heard about this?
Oh my God, that's shocking. Yeah, so let's talk about his because all this is happening around the same time, by the way.
So Yusu was our queen for body positivity. All of a sudden, people who've been working with her teams in like her tours, dances, choreography, all that, have come out with new claims that are... Actually, she has a lawsuit right now.
Allegedly?
Not alleged.
Oh, lawsuit there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She has an active lawsuit about sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lawsuit is on sexual harassment.
Whoa.
But there's a creator who's come out to also reveal a story of her sharing two of her projects that she's submitted for auditions. And then when the contract was sent to her, she didn't like a few things in the contract. So she sent some comments, can we edit here and there? They refused to edit. So she said she's not signing the contract and she went her way. This was in 2021. 2022, Lizzo releases 2 projects that look and sound exactly like 2 projects she submitted in for her audition. So that's one thing that has come out. The lawsuit one, apparently Lizzo forced people who work with her to go to a strip club and I guess retouch the strippers. And
Forget the whole thing. And what about this thing of shaming, body shaming?
Oh, yeah, like you come from, I think it was something to do with a dancer would come from the stage or something. And and now Lizzo went off on her that she's not keeping up. And that's why Ciru, something about her size. And yeah,
She was
so apparently, she does a big, Lizzo works with big girls. So that's why we believed she's out here pushing those little.
We get cancelled for saying, look at the kettle calling the pot black.
But it's exactly what you said. They are projecting because there's something, it's an insecurity. So she came out here masking this insecurity as empowerment.
And it's not.
So she was struggling with her weight all the same.
Guys.
And she had a what, so she's projecting. But anyway.
When you told me this, I was so shocked. I was like,
you are saying what? Me, the way I've what the hell? Can you see my Facebook posts the way I've been out here for Lizzo? Hey, is Emborond late? I don't well say my face.
You light it on the ground, you can't have
like I don't see it. Shut
out. Oh my goodness. You were telling us something about being shamed because of nipple play or having nipple orgasms.
And also, no, at the time I didn't know I was asexual. Also, it was very easy to please me. So I was just feeling like girls are doing so much. Orgy, there's the Ciru, what is it called? Getting head. There's Ciru, reverse cowgirl. There's so much women are doing. Me, I can do all those things. Me, I'm good with foreplay. I'm good with cuddling, all that. Penetration, I hate penetration. I was just like, I don't know what is wrong with me. And I remember even in that live, I kept saying, I think I have pre-ejaculation for women.
Yes, you said that, yeah.
Yeah, I think, I don't know if it has a name, but I was thinking, I get satisfied too fast. And it takes too little. I also didn't need anything else from there. Or like I can have 5 minutes of sex right now. And I'm done and I'm good for the whole year again.
Wow.
So I didn't know what that was because I just, like I see people getting...
You thought something was wrong with you?
Yeah, I constantly thought something was wrong with me. And a lot of times I just got there. You are pretending. You're pretending. Hey, why are you lying? You're pretending. So I'm just like, okay, maybe me, I'm mad. But it's fine. So yeah, it's difficult on both ends. I think this is like the argument that people always have for thin and fat people.
Yeah.
Where fat people believe thin people can't possibly be shamed. So it's the same thing here.
The same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hypersexuals found it very difficult for people to think, oh, you're being shamed, but you barely have sex. Well, us too, we have to go through how do I explain to everyone that me, I'm not having sex as often as everyone else, and I'm fine.
And we're over here being shamed for loving sex,
for having sex.
At that time.
Yeah. So for me, it was really But did I tell you
what?
Let me remind you the first time I felt shame about sex.
Yeah.
And I think that day, the people I was hanging out with, I can't call them my friends per se, but I think that day the people I was hanging out with probably got what tipped off about someone I was having a fling with or like an FWB arrangement with. And so that day,
that guy.
So which one?
That one.
Hey babe,
the one from the bestie.
Oh, bestie. No,
bestie. Okay.
So I think they'd been tipped off about me and this guy engaging in something. And the way I'm telling you again, babe, this not being sexually active, it puts your target on your back. So when you say me, I'm not interested in sex, it's like now everyone is watching you. They're waiting. The minute you have sex, we're coming.
Like the chat remain.
And we're just,
Thanks for your hair.
yeah,
The ones you decided.
this is what you decided to put. So I realized that's what was happening. Since people didn't know what was happening in Olive's love life, they were just watching. And the smallest bit of information would be ammunition. Oh, now we know who she's sleeping with. Oh, now we know she's out here pretending. So I think that's the energy I found that day when I was hanging out with these people. I used to hang out with them regularly. And that day I was just like, when they came in, they just started with, hey, me, my body count is 2. Your body count is 2. And me, my body count is 2. So me, I'm just like, okay. They asked me, I told them, I don't know, me, I can't keep count. Since I joined here, me, I've already had a couple of people. Since I broke up with my father,
And you and
I was on my office.
oh, sure.
Babe, I didn't want to tell them, but at the time, I think I was at number maybe 4.
Okay.
It wasn't even a lot of people, but I was the highest in the room at that time.
Wow, some of us are finishing. I don't know.
People have family. Oh, me, I have 2. Me, mine is 2. Now, so 2, they're talking 2, and they're talking about their current boyfriend. So maybe it's their ex, and now this one. So
Live.
So me, I'm just there. I'm just like, and I remember feeling so ashamed. I couldn't say the number 4. I was just like, because I always mask things with humor. I was just like, I can't keep count, and I laughed. So I guess I just let them go with the idea of this girl is a whore. That is better than me admitting that I have slept with 4 men.
What's the name of that? What else is that? She's a hoe. She's a hoe.
Girls, get some more in this house.
There's another. She's a hoe. Guys. I can't remember. It's an old school. We used to see it when we were kids.
I don't.
It's on some lagan reading vibe.
I don't know it.
Okay, that's why then I'll send it to you.
Yeah, so for me, I just remember feeling I couldn't say these 4 men for me when everyone here in the room has just come. And it looks like they were targeting to see how many Olive will say.
Because Olive is the girl who doesn't have sex.
No, it's not even so much I don't have sex. I don't share what I do. So people don't have information of what is happening in my life.
Yeah.
I'm also very careful of who I engage in my life.
Yeah.
Yes, we could be here together, Esther, but me, you won't find me sleeping with anyone. There's a particular system to me getting to sleeping with anyone. So even when I look back, there's no one I look back to in my life and think, yeah, we separated because of issues, but there's no point I look back and I'm just like, ew. Yeah, so me, I've always had like people who valued themselves as well. So I think one wouldn't go around. It wouldn't be someone who'd go around and say, you know that us one have also tapped. You know that us one have also tapped. Now the problem, you've slept with people who will go around say,
you don't become a statistic.
So no one ever knew what was happening in my life. And I think that made me a target. It's just like, Olive, what's happening with Olive? Hey, so that day, I think they'd got a new information. They just came with, babe, yani sinaweza kwa tunaongelea banana. Mtu aingetu kwa hii room anze. Me, my body count is 2. It came out of nowhere. You, what is your body count?
That was really malicious.
But I'm not mad. I'm glad that I had humor. I've always had humor. So we laughed. And life went on. But now we realize, body count or not. Yeah, yeah.
Guys are at number 4 and it's me number 2.
Hey, that was early.
Yeah, guys,
right now we've built our race.
we have
Our LinkedIn is looking good.
It's looking good.
Hey, may you never be shamed by your body count. Go forth and have fun.
I was sex shamed by my dad.
That's very, very possible.
I hadn't even had sex with this man. He was a neighbor. He used to live above us, and I used to hang out with him a lot. And one day my dad came home. It was just me and my dad. My dad came home and he didn't find me. And I went home and I found him and he was there. Where were you? Oh, you're a hoe. Oh, string, you're a prostitute. I've been sex shamed by my dad, my stepmom, and being called a prostitute out of nowhere. Excuse me. I've been body shamed by my relatives just because I'm in up country and I'm this Nairobi chick and every boy wants to talk to me. So I'm sex shamed for that. But you won't hear anyone talking ill of those boys.
No, it was never
Other women. It was you. Just because you're hanging out with a man, just because you're friendly to the men. Don't shame anyone. Whatever anyone is doing with their body, however they want to dress, it's up to them. It shouldn't bother you. If it bothers you, please continue moving. Songa kaende. Move on, please. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having me.
Go have sex, lots of sex, enjoy sex.